Hey guys, happy Monday to everybody. So my face is sort of half done because I'm about to show you guys just a super easy tutorial for my favorite neutral eye. I have uploaded pictures of this particular eye look to Instagram lots of times and have gotten quite a few requests to show how I do this. So I'm going to share with you some of the typical products that I use for a look like this. Before we get started, I do want to acknowledge that my foundation today is not even slightly, it's just a completely different tone from what I should be wearing. As you can see, hopefully if it's not too bright, you can see that there's a real difference between the color of my face and the rest of my body. My skin has a lot of yellow in it, so I like my foundations to be yellow based. But I'm trying to use up this Dr. Jart Black Label Detox Beauty Balm. And this was just a sample. I basically had one like full application left in here, and I wanted to be able to get rid of it just to be able to put it in my empties. And I also wanted to wear it just by itself to sort of give myself like a refresher on like how it wears throughout the day. So I do know that this face makeup doesn't really match the rest of my body. So there's that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just as quickly as possible show you guys how I got this on this eye. I'm not wearing mascara yet because I think it's a little bit easier to see the colors when there's no mascara. So we'll do that at the end. I will also tell you what I have on the rest of my face. So the first thing that I do is I take just a very light matte eyeshadow. This one happens to be Posh from LORAC. This is from her Baked Matte Satin Eyeshadow collection. This is now discontinued. You can't find this, but you can use Brulee from MAC or Brulee from Wet n Wild. Another warning, girlfriend is running around the background. I have a kid. Sometimes she doesn't cooperate.
I go bye-bye.
So I try to get done what I can. Sorry. Hopefully she's content with what she's doing right now. Okay. So I just take that on a fluffy brush and I put that all over my eye area. I always recommend an eye primer. Right now I am using the Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base. This is not like my favorite. I might actually have to put this away like for fall and winter time because my eyelids are getting oilier again and that is just not cutting it. It cuts it in the fall and the winter, not so much when it's getting roasty toasty out. Okay, so the reason that I put this base down is because it's going to help me with blending. So obviously not being super careful, just sort of put it on there. Okay, you guys have seen me talk, or not seen me, heard me talk about this eyeshadow for several months now. I really like this particular color. I have another one that's not too terribly different from it, but this is the NYX Hot Single Eyeshadow in Over the Taupe. This is just a matte, cool brown eyeshadow, and there's nothing special about it. It is just a cool taupey brown eyeshadow. It's not fancy. If you want something just a little bit lighter, I have also used SOS from the NYX Hot Single Eyeshadow collection as well. So if you don't quite like how smoky this is looking with the Over the Taupe, use SOS. Okay, now I'm just going to take a blending brush. This is from Sigma, it's an E25. I hate Sigma. Okay, so I get some of that onto my brush and then I put it in the crease. I have Doc McStuffins on in my bedroom for Stella to watch. Like one of the few ways that I can keep her busy so that I can do a few things. I know, I'm a terrible mother for letting her watch TV, but you win some, you lose some. Okay, so I'm just literally putting that into the crease and working it up just a little bit past my crease and up even a little further on the outer portion. I'm not the queen of like tutorials, so I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of how I apply the product to get this look. You have a different eye shape? Probably, in all likelihood you do. Do what works for your particular eye shape. Okay. Really just make sure you get a nice blended effect. You want a nice gradient. Best way to achieve a gradient is to blend, blend, blend. Okay. Then I'm taking a pencil brush. This is a Sonia Kashuk one from when she was in her bamboo phase. I don't know, it's not anything special. Take a little bit of the over the taupe and put it on your lower lash line. Again, with this, I always concentrate the majority of the color on the outer portion by the corner here, versus just doing like an even amount the whole way in. I want it to essentially fade out to nothing by the time that it gets to my inner corner. I have makeup all over my earrings. Okay. Again, feathering it out to nothing. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more on that pencil brush and put that like directly into the crease to deepen that up just a little bit. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to take the color Tucson from Cargo. This is just a single eyeshadow. I purchased this for $5.99 at All Cosmetics Wholesale. And this is just a flat shader brush from e.l.f. I'm going to put that onto that shader brush, tap off a little bit of that excess, and put that onto my lid. Sorry. Locking the camera. So just really work that into the lid. You're going to have to go back with your blending brush again, so don't worry too much about going up into your crease a little bit. My eye is watering. I think it's allergy season. Okay, so now nothing else on the blending brush. Just go back and
Mom!
Yeah?
I'm here. It's Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi, move.
Yeah, you taking care of Chi-Chi?
Yeah, I got it.
That's not an eyeshadow palette. That is lotion for your body.
What's your body?
Lotion for your body. Okay, now go back to your original skin toned color that you used to help with the blending process. Get just a tiny bit more of that. And then go around the outer portion of the over the taupe or the SOS, whichever one you use, your darkest shade. And, oh, Gesundheit. Bless you. Bless you. You sneezed. You sneezed. Do you need a tissue? There's your tissue. Wipe your nose. Okay. Once you are happy with what's going on, that's pretty much it. So one thing that I always do that I don't normally show is I go in with a little bit of my mineral foundation and I sort of clean up the outside edge. So I just take a contour brush from Real Techniques and a little bit of my product. Talking about your top lip again?
Yeah.
When Stella wants me to put
Top lip.
lipstick on her, she says top lip. Top lip, please. Only on her top lip, not the bottom lip. Okay. So that's just to sort of clean up that shape a little bit. I did not do that over here. Top lip, huh?
Top lip.
Okay, So I'm going to go ahead, turn the camera off, and I'm going to do my liner. This is painful to watch because I just take my time with it. So today I am using, look how tiny this is. It's like itty bitty. This is the Sephora 12 Hour Wear Jumbo Eyeshadow Crayon in the color Dark Taupe Shimmer. I do already have a backup, but I'm just so excited that like I'm going through like an entire makeup product. That is huge. But anyway, I'm going to put this on my lash line, put on my mascara, come back and show you guys the finished look, and of course tell you what I have on the rest of my face. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished look. Just a quick note, I did play with the lighting slightly by adjusting my blinds, because I realized when I was looking back on the footage of me actually applying the eyeshadow that it looks way more washed out than what it actually is in real life. So I'm hoping that by trying to make it a little bit darker in here, you can actually see the true outcome of the eyeshadow, I guess. The beauty of like having my setup in front of this giant window is that it's great for getting ready. I mean, I can very easily see when I start to overdo it with blush or anything else, but on camera it just doesn't work quite as well when you have such bright light coming at you. It makes everything look washed out. So hopefully this gives you a truer sense of what this eyeshadow actually looks like. So this is what it turned out like. What I really like about doing a neutral eye like this during the spring and summer months is that when I want to wear brighter, more crazy blushes, like for example the Milani Baked Blush in Delizioso Pink, or the Milani Baked Blush in Bella Rosa, it's much easier for me to pull off colors like this when I have a neutral eye and a little bit more of a neutral lip. You don't want to go like overboard by having bright, crazy, dark, smoky, like everything going on. Pick a feature. Whether it's your cheeks, your eyes, or your lips, try not to like overdo all three. So summertime is when I really tend to gravitate towards the brighter, more just summery colors, like pinks and oranges and corals and things like that. So a neutral eye is really great because it looks finished and polished, but it allows me to get away with the brighter cheek colors. I do also like brighter lips as well, but that is pretty relative for me, and that like I don't wear really opaque bright lip colors. I just don't feel comfortable with that. You know, I'll do like a coral lip, but it has to be like a sheer coral. Like for example, this is Lover's Coral from Revlon Super Lustrous, and it's from their Shine line, so it's a little bit more sheer. So anyway, this has nothing to do with what's going on here, but let me just come in close one more time. So it's super easy. Like you just get a light color that you can put all over that helps with the blending, and then you put your darker color in your crease, and then depending on your eye shape it's going to change the way that you apply your crease color, and then you just put the lighter color on your lid. That's really all that it is. And of course, you know, blending until you're happy with the gradient of everything. I'm not somebody who likes a really like harsh like edge to their eyeshadow. I really like it when it sort of fades up gradually. That's just my thing. Others like a really just stark like line or ending to their crease color. Totally a preference thing. So yeah, this is what I've been doing most days, and I really like that it's more of a cool toned neutral eye. That is just what I prefer on myself. You can certainly use warmer colors if that is what you tend to gravitate towards. So let's quickly talk about what I have on the rest of my face. I told you guys that I have the Dr. Jart Black Label BB cream as my foundation today. Yeah, it really doesn't match. So I'll talk more about this when I do my empties. It's a good product if if you have the right skin tone for this. Otherwise, you're going to look like you're wearing foundation, which is what I look like today. I did top that off with a little bit of my Everyday Minerals in Winged Butter just to try to balance out some of like the beigey pink tones of that, but didn't work very well. In my crease, not in my crease, in my contour on my cheeks and on the sides of my nose, I did use NYX Blush in Taupe. I love this. On my cheeks today, instead of doing a super bright cheek, which is what I normally like to do, I wanted to use this powder blush from Milani. This is one of the rose powder blushes from last year. This is Bella Rosa. By the way, I did see these like last year's colors on the Milani website. So if you missed out on them, I think you can totally order them there. For some reason, they brought these back. But they don't, of course, have the new ones anymore from this year. So weird, but whatever. I do just have a little bit of highlight down the center of my nose, and that's my Essence Metal Glam highlighting powder in Gold Digger. This is so great. It's the same quality as a lot of like other high-end highlighters that I've used. I love this stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. On my brows today, I just have a little bit of MAC Omega, and I am running dangerously low. And I just use that to define my brows today. On my lips, all I have is MAC Blankety, and let me get that out for you. It's just a pinky nude. And let me drop the lid for that. To top that off, just Buxom gloss in Sophia. Great combination together. So I think that's pretty much it. Yep, that's it. This has been sort of my everyday look. I really like it. I can, like I said, play with the cheeks, play with the lips, do a brighter version of my normal self on those areas of my face, and still have like a nice polished, finished eye look. So I've talked way too much. My tutorials are, all of my videos are way too long. I need to learn how to stop talking. Okay, cutting it off here. Hopefully you guys like this. One more look. And let me know if you have any questions down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.